Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jordon and Drew, the sports crew, a very special bonus episode, a breaking news edition of the podcast. As Tuesday night, the Manitowoc Lincoln Ships girls volleyball team has cemented their place. They are going to state. 2 wins on Tuesday night over Whitewater and Oshkosh West. Oshkosh West, the 1 seed, who ended up getting to play the Sectional Championship on their home court, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter. I'm just so excited for these girls. Manitowoc Lincoln gets the job done in 4 sets over Oshkosh West, and we're going to recap it all here just on this brief breaking news episode. As I said in past episodes of our podcast, the girls were 1 game away from going to state last year. Last year, in a full normal season, obviously, 24-5 Manitowoc Lincoln was. They ended up losing to Oconomowoc in the sectional final. Oconomowoc was a team 34-4 on the year, made it all the way to the state final where they lost to Arrowhead, who was the D1 state champions last year. But that was last year. Looking at this year for this Ships team, 15-1 overall on the year. Obviously, things were different with how everything was processed this year, but let's give these girls some credit. Brooke Parrish, Maddie Vogel, Lauren Delmore, Ashlyn Demersky, Alyssa Kenneth-Wong, Lindsay Pancrase, Casey Enns, Lauren Borkart, Mary Satori, Claire Sabota, Jordan Riley, Brianna McDonald, Brianne Moyle, Mackenzie Shaw, and Caitlin Moore. That's who makes up the varsity team. Head coach Mary Beth Dixon, she's been coaching that team longer than I've been alive. Molly Dixon, the assistant there. And kudos to their JV teams as well. I know for sure JV 1 went undefeated. I'm pretty sure JV 2 did very good as well. So this Ships team is locked and loaded this year. As for their regional games, they got to host because they were 15-1. Their only loss on the year came at the hands of Kimberly. That was a 4-set loss. The Ships lose to Kimberly back on March 15th. That was their only loss of the year. They had so many sweeps this year. The only team they didn't sweep, besides this Oshkosh West game, was De Pere. So these Ships girls, they swept Bayport, Sheboygan South, Sheboygan North, Green Bay Preble, Green Bay Southwest, Notre Dame, Fond du Lac, McFarland, Ashwaubenon, Pulaski. Who else do we got here? Sheboygan South, Sheboygan North, and Whitewater. All of those teams, they swept each and every single one of them. As I said, 15-1 on the year, and their season isn't over just yet. For the regionals, just to recap real quick, Lincoln ended up beating 4-seed Sheboygan South 25-7, 25-19, and 25-17. And then in the regional championship, they beat 2-seed Sheboygan North 25-11, 25-12, and 25-15. And then Tuesday night, sectionals. Their first game was at Oshkosh North. They were the 2-seed. They played Whitewater. They beat them 25-19, 25-19, 25-18, and then beat Oshkosh West in 4 sets. The Ships took the first set, dropped the second, but then won sets 3 and 4. So the Ships are heading to state. We're not quite sure everyone in the state bracket yet. McFarland made it for sure. McFarland won sectional 3. The Ships won sectional 4. Appleton North won sectional 2, and it's either Sun Prairie or DeForest. At the time I'm recording this, not quite sure which one of those teams won the first sectional. So as for state, Thursday, April 15th, they're either going to play at Beaver Dam or Kettle Moraine. So unsure of that. And a win on Thursday sends them to Kaukauna High School on Saturday night. So that's basically everything. Just a breaking news report here on Jordon and Drew, the sports crew. Drew and I have always said high school sports are our bread and butter, the things we love the most. I just graduated from Lincoln last year. He's a student at Valder, so we tried to go to all the games we could, especially when we were students. He still is, so he's getting to live his life and stuff. I saw on Manny Athletics, there was like 88 kids or something from Ships supporting at that game tonight in Oshkosh West. So that is just great to see all the Ships going out there supporting these girls. They're going to state. Thursday are their next games. We'll keep it covered. And next Monday, we will talk all about it on episode 6 of Jordon and Drew, the sports crew. So stay tuned for that. But like I said, just a bonus episode here. Wanted to get it out as fast as possible. The Manitowoc Lincoln girls are heading to state for volleyball. Congratulations.